welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today we're in, where are we again? Lillooet, British Columbia, and we're headed for, oh boy. Well, we aren't headed for anywhere yet because we're going to go pick up the job, but I think I got one that should be sort of interesting. It's to Vancouver, British Columbia. So we're going to take the circle way, back west and head down the, what do they call it? Sea to Sky Highway. That's it. That's what we're going to do. We got the MTG 351 Peterbilt here and ZeeMods frameless dump trailer. So, and we're starting at the shop here because we've just got a little hop, skip, and a jump down the hill here to the job site. So we got the Joseph J. Riley fictitious skin on here, and I got the hood sides off because you can do that with this truck just for something different. And have a look at the engine, and it's pretty well detailed. It's kind of nice to see. So I'll leave the hood sides off for this one, and day cab. And the frameless dump and a 53 with a tag axle or a drop axle. And yeah, and we're just going down the hill there. You can kind of see in the background back there, there's a bit of green showing through the trees. I think that's where we're picking up. And we've got the Transall Garage mod on here. Still haven't figured out how to get my skins to work on it that I made for the old version. And the internals of the mod where you would change them look the same, and I just haven't figured that out yet, but maybe that just needs a bit more investigating. Let's hop in here. Oh darn. I'm gonna just pause for a sec while I set the seat and mirrors. Hang on. Okay, hopefully we're recording again. Now let's carry on, see what we got. There we go. We've got the big cam Cummins in here. All right. So they put this car in the way here now in this latest version. And we got the guy at the gate and all the doors open on the shop, as I think I've mentioned before in a different video.
Turn right. After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left. After 50 yards, turn left.
That guy's really motoring along. It's the police. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Turn left. You have reached your destination.
Yeah, there's our route. It's only 208 miles, so, but it's interesting. It goes through Pemberton, a pretty neat stretch of road, and then from here, from Squamish around, that's pretty much the Sea to Sky Highway, and then we'll go around past Horseshoe Bay and into Vancouver to a Lennar site. So let's do this. See how difficult they're going to make this pickup. I think I'm going to have to turn around and come back this way to get that one. Do a U-E in the back of the yard here. Wow, big collision zone there. How far over is that? Oh yeah, it's pretty tight. There we go, that'll do. The lights off, and here we go. Ah, it took a little while to load. Yeah, once again, I guess their tarp goes on when it's loaded. Saves them drawing the different loads in, I suppose. Did the drop axle come down? Yeah, I wonder if it'll go up. No, too heavy. Oh, I didn't catch the weight on this one. What do we got? 20, 40, it's about 45,000 pounds. Okay. That's a steering, no, that left axle is a non-steering axle. It's been a long time since I've driven the big cam. I figured a Cummins motor would be pretty likely to find in one of these old gals. It wouldn't be a big cam, of course.
Turn left.
Area. I guess we're heading uphill here too. Oh, this is the road I got in a bit of trouble in a while back. A few videos ago where I lost all my momentum missing a shift, I think. Maybe not. Wow, that's sharp. Ooh. You can see how you lose your momentum in here though. Got Smarty's wheels on here, just in case you're wondering. Except for the front axle, I got the Alcoas on the front axle from the Alcoa pack. You can see the difference how how the front wheel looks in comparison to the drop axle wheel. This one doesn't have all that blotchy stuff going around. You look at the drop axle, it looks like it's dirty. One thing really bugs me about Smarties wheels is that it drives me a little bit wacky. If I had polished or chromed buds on my, or Alcoas on my truck, I would want them clean. And I think that's just sort of a reflection or chrome effect that's put on the wheel, and just to make it look a certain way when it's stopped, but it looks terrible when it's spinning. That's why wherever possible I've been using those Alcoas on the front from the Alcoa version 1.3 wheel pack from Steam. But I like Smarties Alcoas for the drive axles and trailers. And I got the 24.5s on the truck and the 22.5s on the trailer. And the rear tires on the truck, drivers are the Continental Canada all-weather tires. I think I've mentioned before in a video a long time ago, maybe the tire test. I like them because they're nice and black. They look really good. That's quite something here. Once we get through all this windy stuff, we're going to have to stand on it a bit. Make some time or we're going to be late. Oh darn, I'm going off the road. That was a goofy time to take a shot. Nice background. Yeah, I'm not going to try it here. I gotta, whoa. Back on the road. I'd like to get a shot while we're driving this time though, instead of all these still shots at the end of the trip. I'll try to be a little smarter about it. Drive through there very skillfully. Pretty soon we'll be down by that lake level and on our way into Pemberton. Oh, man, we're almost hitting that railing. Our guard barrier. That sequence driving up was where I was going to do the original tire test, but it was just too much with the barriers and His corners were so sharp. And then I decided I think it was gonna be the wet tire test. I ended up doing it at the racetrack in Tucson, which was a lot more, made a lot more sense. That was a good screenshot. So here we are in Pemberton.
Keep right. After 50 yards, go straight.
So if you quick travel to Pemberton, you end up at the service station across on the left here. And there's that street over there on the right. Down there is Metals West, where you can get some pretty interesting loads out of there.
Go straight.
Especially if you got Pingus Kozad. There's a Lennar site right down there, which that building site right there, which is Plaster and Sons. If you're not using the real place names or business names. And of course the Metals West is, oh, what's it called? Oh, it's on the, darn it, it'll come to me. AA Steel in the default settings. They're a little hot. Got a helicopter around here somewhere doing something. What's that on the road? Looks like a deer stain. Nice time I get back in the truck for a bit. Pretty, got the engine sound level pretty loud.
Keep right. After 50 yards, go straight.
Let's catch this light. Would be a bonus.
Go straight.
Nice. I usually catch that as a red. I don't remember having it green there before. It's nice.
Keep right.
Whistler.
After 50 yards, go straight.
So this is where the Whistler ski resort is.
Go straight.
This is a big tourist destination for people in the winter. And from here on down to Vancouver is, man, what deadly highway. Lots of trouble on here in terms of accidents and car crashes and whatnot. They've done a lot of improvement to it in the last 15 or 20 years. Not quite in the news as much as it was.
Keep right.
And you can't get jobs in there to Whistler Village and it looks pretty cool. Big resort there. You back down. If you got reefers on, you can take reefer loads in there, back them down into their loading area. Kind of cool. I'd have to do that one of these days. Get a reefer load to Whistler. Did that in Convoy once with my friend Matt. To see what's in the left lane here. Oh, we're good. Kind of like that, putting the cell phone for GPS right in the on the center pillar of the windshield. Actually works out good. Yeah, so once again, I should have, I guess, started right, mentioned right at the beginning, it's ProMods Canada that we're in. It's a map mod. I got a bunch of map mods in this profile. I think all my usual stuff except the Reforma. But yeah, it's a fun profile. Oh. There's that GTX again. Kind of like that rear window shape on those GTXs is pretty cool. With the curves in it. Uh-oh, that light's gonna change.
Go straight.
No, not before we got there. Tolerable on the second setting, Jake, instead of that third one's pretty jarring. It's like you got to move the stick a little quicker on this engine than you do in the DD60.
Go straight.
This one, yeah, I find on the upshift and downshift you got to be a little quicker. No lazy shifts. What's that train going to come through? Oh, right here. Wonder if we'll get a CP rail or a generic or a, what was the other one? Fenmax or Fernmax? Oh, here comes CP Rail, looks like. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Oh, I have my frame rate monitor on. Be interesting to see what it does with all these trees this close to the road. It looks smooth enough. My video card is a Asus Tough Gaming RX 6800 XT, Radeon based. Should be coming up to Horseshoe Bay fairly soon. There's the sign. Pretty crazy pickup spot in there for I think it's Lennar or Plaster and Sons, depending on your mods. And man, it's tough to get out of or into, for that matter. If you take a you know, a double lowboy or something in there, they got the 90-degree corner. You come out, it's like a entranceway through a building that they're under construction, and they got some stuff in the way on the way out that'll just snag the trailer. You got to get way out around it, and just be mindful of that if you go in there. But neat sight, neat scenery. Back that way in Horseshoe Bay. Ferry traffic. Be cool if they had that working. So you could tie that in with the taking stuff to Alaska. I have the Alaska map in this profile. I have to get up there again.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, we're going for it. Oh man, she's taking us across the Lionsgate Bridge. Uh-oh. Oh well, we're not supposed to have a trailer on here. There's a home garage right down there below us. I think the only time I was on this bridge in my life was with my brother in that 37 Dodge pickup hot rod. I mentioned in a previous video. We must be getting pretty close. It's Vancouver. I think the site we're going to is downtown. I think maybe I should hop inside here and get a handle on where we're going. Welcome to Vancouver.
Go straight.
Impala.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right. Go straight.
That light just might change. Nice.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
Oh man, I drove right by where she wanted me to go. Oh Lori, you let me down. Well, I'll pause recording and then I'll unpause when I come around just to save time for you. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Keep left.
Okay, this is where I was supposed to turn right. She let me drive right by it. It's not entirely your fault. I do have a GPS,
After 100
but
yards, turn left.
if you're not in the cab, you can't see that.
Turn left.
But yeah, that was a little late. But yeah, it's a good looking truck, I think. Very classic style.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
There's quite an echo effect there.
Turn right.
Oh, here we are.
Turn right. You have reached your destination.
Alrighty, let's see what they got in store. Oh, that's curious. Okay. Long way to take a load of gravel. That was a nice trip. There we are. emergency lights. $29 gallons of fuel. That's the least I've used in quite a while. And one more quick look at the truck and trailer. Yeah, I really like this engine detail. It's pretty cool. Got a bunch of fuel filters, it looks like there, and the injector pump. On this side we've got oil filters, the alternator, turbo. All looks pretty good. Pretty sweet. And once again, we've talked about before, you know, all the fuel lines run in the chassis. You can see them there. Air lines, distribution for air, and lots of cool stuff. Great truck. Anyway, once again, thanks for following along. Thanks for subscribing if you have. If you haven't, maybe consider it. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care, and bye for now.